sale, Ramble. There's a couple awesome bundles on Humble Bundle right now. The first here is the Star Wars Humble Bundle 3, which is a new one that was put up recently. And is actually one of the better Star Wars bundles I've seen on here. Usually it's lesser known games, or, well, I don't know, that have really old and have aged not so well, in my opinion, but this one has a lot of pretty good ones on here. Everybody should be familiar with KOTOR, but you get that for as cheap as $1, and or whatever you want. And there's Galactic Battleground Saga, which is pretty much a reskin of the Age of Empires engine with a Star Wars twist on it. I've played a little bit of it, and it's an okay RTS, but I didn't think it was all that great when I played it. In my opinion, it plays similar to Age of Empires, but I don't think it had the same the same spark to it as that did. But for that price, it's good. For $10.61, you get a lot of good games here. You get Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is definitely a lot of fun. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, which is a little bit dated now. I think it came out when the Xbox was out, so it's been out a while now. But it's actually a really fun game, and you can activate dismemberment on it, where if your lightsaber even touches someone, it cuts off that body part right where it touched. And I haven't seen many other games have that in it, so it takes a little bit of work to get it working, but it's not that bad. And on my other channel, I recently actually made a video of this game because I picked it up during the winter sale, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to check that out. And at the end of the video, I actually go over how to activate that mod, or built-in feature kind of console command. So check that out if you want, and let me know if you get it and try it out. So but Star Wars Starfighter is a pretty cool one there, where you're flying around in all the famous battles and stuff. KOTOR 2, I think the story's not quite, or I enjoyed the first one a little bit better, but it's a real good game still, and similar mechanics to the first one. And then moving on up to the $14 tier here is both Force Unleashed games. That's pretty cool. They're fun. They're like a third-person, I don't know, action lightsabery game. Lightsabery, it's such a good description. Rogue Squadron 3D. Rogue Squadron is a really awesome game. Not exactly sure how well it's aged, but it's a lot of fun. I still have that on the N64. If you've seen my collection video of that. And here's Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, which is actually new on Steam now. So that's cool to have that on here now. I actually have this one for for Nintendo 64 still as well. But I'm betting that it handles a lot nicer with a keyboard and mouse than it did on the N64 controller. But it's like a third-person shooter, platformer type game. You have Star Wars Empire at War, which is another RTS style game mixed with kind of like a I don't know, more of like a grand strategy turn-based game where you build up fleets and move them around and attack worlds. And then there's this $35 tier for a shirt, which is actually a pretty cool shirt, but it ends up being $21 more. So I don't usually ever go for the shirt parts of these, but if that's your thing and you want this shirt, go for it. But that's actually a pretty good bundle, in my opinion. Okay. And then the second bundle here. So, not really. I wasn't personally really interested or thrilled about these two. This one looks like it actually could be interesting. I'll have to play through this at some point. I did pick up this bundle up to the $9 tier. But I think this is like a third-person fighting platform type game with an interesting story. But the one that got me excited about this bundle was Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. So I thought this game looked really cool while it was in development and after it came out. I thought the gameplay looked a lot like the Warhammer 40k Space Marine multiplayer, and I really enjoyed that back on the Xbox 360. But I saw a lot of bad reviews and stuff about it not being well balanced or not being that great or the servers being really laggy. But I figured for less than $10 I would pick it up. And I was really surprised at how much fun it is, and I think it's really a great game. There is there's no story, it's all online multiplayer battles and stuff, but it's a lot of fun. The action's really cool. There's lots of classes and upgrades, and you can customize your loadout. And there's 4 different factions you can play. Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, Orcs, and Eldar. And there's even co-op versus AI missions against the Tyranids or Endless Horde modes. So that's what I was excited about in this bundle. But there's also Project Cars, which is a racing game. Naruto fighting game. And I'm not really sure about these other ones. And then you get Tales of Zestiria for $15. Which I don't really know much about. It has an advanced battle system, though. I think so many games claim to have that, though. And then Little Nightmares pre-order for $35. So that was the main thing in it for me, and one of the reasons I to do this video, was to point that out. And then the Star Wars one I just found out, but right before I made this video. Okay, but let's look at the Humble Bundle store as well. They're having like a hacking video game sale. So there's a lot that have to do with coding, which I think is pretty cool. I think this one looked interesting, where it's like you're in a ship and I think like pretty much everyone's gone missing and you just keep finding derelict ships and you have to explore them by typing in little commands and telling these like drones what rooms to go to and like what to do in the room and like pick up supplies and try and find logs to see what happened. And you have to like close doors and there's like enemies and things. The concept seemed really cool to me. So there's that one. Hacknet is pretty cool. But if you enjoy coding, mainly for this one, you're just put in the role of a hacker, and they try to make as much of it as is reasonable, kind of more realistic. So everything you're doing is, there is like a GUI that you can click on and do stuff, but you can play the whole game by doing like Linux type commands to go through these systems that you're hacking into, and it's actually pretty cool. I bought that a while back and played a bit of it, but didn't end up ever using it for a video or anything. So that's cool if you like programming or Linux computers or want to learn some and just mess around in a game at the same time. This game seemed pretty cool. It's like, it looks kind of like a Legend of Zelda type game, but the twist is you can hack things in the environment and kind of like set their properties, their properties, but things like max active turtles, but it does different things in the game, and I like that. That seems like a cool concept to me. This game just has a pre-order discount, but I think this is a spin-off of Orcs and Men, which I played a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. Not the best, but it had an interesting enough story and gameplay to keep me going through the whole thing, and I liked it. We Are the Dwarves is 80% off, which there's two that have like the exact same name. There's like We Are the Dwarves and the Dwarves. And I think this one is the one where it's kind of like, it reminds me of that old like Commandos game, Behind Enemy Lines or something. But I think you have like 3 dwarf guys, and they're good at different things, and you kind of have to like pause it and give them orders to like flank enemies and chain their moves to take out enemies and get through. specials. There's City Skylines if you like that kind of SimCity type game. Some sales on Elder Scrolls Online. That's actually a pretty enjoyable game. Probably kind of underrated, but it's pretty enjoyable to play, even just if you take it as a single player game, because you can do all the professions and all the quests and enjoy it. It feels like an Elder Scrolls game. Starbound, 33% off. That's a real fun game. It's like Terraria, except lots more planets and more things to explore. A lot more random things to encounter, and bases and different loot, and it's a lot of fun just to explore. Alien Isolation on sale again for $10 there. So that was the gold edition, so you can actually get it for $18 now. Mordheim, City of the Damned is a Warhammer fantasy, like kind of turn-based game where you move around your people of your like little team to fight other little groups. Never played that personally, but Prototype. It always surprises me when like old games are still normally sold for like $20 or higher. Like I've said it before about the first Call of Duty game is still like $20 normally, and that came out so long ago on the PS2 and PC, I guess. But it just surprises me. Risk of Rain is a pretty fun, kind of more hardcore type roguelike game. So it's $2.49, pretty good deal. Let's see what else we got here. Prototype 2 is $10. That has more mixed reviews, so I guess the first one was better. Gun is $5. I think that, when was that out? Like PS2, Xbox days. Medal of Honor is $5, but I don't think that game is all that great. It's kind of clunky and dated now. Let's see. I think there might have been. Was there anything else? Usually I just skim through these and pick out some sales for each one. But oh yeah, this game is interesting. It's $12.49. If it ever went on more of a sale, I think I would pick it up, but I've played it before in the past. It's pretty simplistic graphics here, but you kind of like, and here's like the battle graphics. But I've had some fun with it a long time ago when I played it at a friend's house. But there's a lot of different factions that play completely differently. Like there's like, I remember there's dwarves and there's like a dwarf queen, and they can only live in mountains, and she kind of like grabs out more dwarves. And there's like a Roman Empire type one that you can keep conquering more places and like building towers and stuff, and they all play like completely differently. where like you're kind of like like omnipotent god type thing. And I clicked on this one again. But anyway, what is this one? Like a little. Are you fighting people too? It's like a one-on-one fight. In a little 2D arena. Okay. Battlefield 1 is a little bit off. Infinite Warfare is 50% off. There's a better deal on this somewhere else. So if you're gonna get this, get it where it's $5. 20% off Resident Evil 7. That game's pretty cool. I don't have it, but I've watched some of it on YouTube. Titanfall, $11. Let's see what else. I thought that there. Oh, here it is. Dragon Age Inquisition was the last one I wanted to point out for $11 now. But I'm playing a lot of this recently, trying to finish up the story and all the DLC for it that I bought when it was on sale. And it's a really fun game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Graphics are cool. Gameplay is pretty fun. It's getting a little repetitive now just because I'm the warrior and I just kind of charge in and do the same moves, but it's worth it for the story anyway. I've almost beaten the main story, and then there's one more DLC afterwards. But yeah, I think that's all the ones I had to show you guys right now. So, also, I think I'm gonna put up a video of Warhammer Eternal Crusade. Probably some gameplay footage on this channel for you guys, and then maybe either some more gameplay footage or maybe a review of the game or something up on my other channel. So be on the lookout for those. And thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like or a comment if you guys enjoyed the video. If you are playing Eternal Crusade and you'd like to play with me, send me a message or leave me a comment or something. I'd like to play with you guys. I'm having a blast with that game right now. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.